What's good, y'all? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. If you could, as always, please hit the like button, subscribe button, stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesdays videos. And today, I want to come to you with like a two-part episode. I ain't even going to call this a series. It's just going to be a two-part episode. Basically, earlier this month, I made a video stating why your dating life might not be the way that it should be. And it was a general video across, for my fellas and my ladies, different age groups and whatnot. And I decided, you know what? Let me go ahead and be specific on some things that I think that fellas and ladies could do better in dating. And this is not just for relationships, although some of these will apply for actual romantic relationships. But even if you're in the early stages of dating. Now, today, I'm going to start off with my fellas. And then tomorrow, I'm going to move to my ladies. The reason I'm starting off with my fellas is because I'm a man myself, and I feel like I can have some extra input with being a man. And, of course, my ladies, I'll get to you tomorrow. Remember, these statements are pretty much very much subjective, meaning that, you might vibe well with them, you might not. But also, I've had a chance to do a questionnaire to ask a number of men, what could us as men do better with when it comes to dating? And I asked the ladies too. And first of all, I want to just say before I begin this video, I appreciate both sides for being very transparent, very honest. These are things that I'd already considered and some things that I already even knew myself based on my experiences. But I figured that, by you guys, the community telling the truth, that it would, help out a lot. So without further ado, and I'm not going to name all of them. These are just a few. I'm not going to make this too long of a video. But I would say the first thing that men can do better when it comes to dating is to not be so offended when a woman tells you no, okay? Now listen, I get it. I know rejection sucks. Rejection hurts. But if there's one thing about men, boys and men probably get rejected a lot more than girls and women do. Absolutely. Because we are the pursuers. And when you pursue things, what ends up happening? The fail rate is a lot higher than if you don't. Now, I know some of y'all thinking, well, maybe there's no point in me pursuing. No, I'm not saying do that. It just comes along with the territory. And I'm not even talking about just with women. I'm talking about with life, opportunities, so on and so forth. Men are go-getters. It is naturally in us. That's how God created us, right? So when you are a go-getter and you are going to get whatever you desire, there is a chance that you'll be successful and there's a chance that you'll fail. And here's the truth. More often than not, you will fail more than success will come your way, right? So we have to get in the habit of not being offended when a woman tells us no. Or if we're in a relationship with a woman and a woman decides to just break it off. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't suck. It does. I'm not saying it won't hurt. It does. But you as a man have to have enough dignity to be like, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm not saying don't let it hurt. I'm not saying don't be in your feelings about it. I'm not saying don't talk to nobody about it as far as people that you deem are important. Your therapists, your family members, your guy friends, all that good stuff. But don't let it keep you here. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to feel some type of way about rejection. Keep it moving. All right? There's always better. Number two, the second thing I think that men could do better when it comes to dating is being more emotionally intelligent, right? And I'm not saying that men aren't emotionally intelligent. We are. But I think there are some ways that we can be more understanding towards our ladies, right? Now, I'm not saying be vulnerable. Let me go ahead and make that clear. And I know some people are going to comment below and say, well, Marcus, why can't men be vulnerable? Vulnerability is a form of weakness, okay? Don't be vulnerable. What I am saying is be open-minded. What I am saying is be emotionally intelligent, meaning being understanding of your lady's needs. But, and I'm also not saying that you should not tell your woman anything. No, I'm not one of those men that's like, don't tell your woman anything. You know what I'm saying? Keep it all to yourself. Keep it all about it. And no, because that's not a good idea either. What I am saying, though, is there's just certain burdens that we don't need to put on our ladies. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, even with, my lady, like, I don't mind talking to my lady about, an issue that I'm having. Why? Because she's my girl. I feel like I can trust her. But I'm not going to say every little thing that's on my mind. And the reason being is because, And this is not even just a woman thing. This is just a people thing in general. People already got enough stuff to deal with. Sometimes there are some battles that you just got to, fight with God. And you don't want to involve other people in that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you do also need to be emotionally intelligent enough to understand your lady's needs, right? Because while it's important for us to, obviously maintain masculine frame, it's also just as important to understand that if you are with a woman that you care about and a woman that you trust, she has needs, right? Just like you got needs. And, if your needs aren't being fulfilled, what you going to do? You probably going to have a conversation with her about it. And if it continues to not get fulfilled, you're going to leave. And the same thing with her. She has needs. So if her needs are not being fulfilled, she's going to have a conversation with you about it. And if it continues to happen that way, she's going to leave. All right? So you got to be aware of those things. And in order to do that, you got to be willing to have a conversation with her. Sometimes it's just a simple, hey, babe, what you need? You need anything from me? And sometimes she might tell you right away, hey, I might need a little bit more time with this. And sometimes she might not say anything. Just be open to whenever she does approach you about it. Regardless if you agree or disagree, have an open mind to, explore those options, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Third thing that I think that men could do a lot better, and this kind of ties into the second one I was just talking about as far as emotional intelligence, completely shutting yourself off. If that woman did not do anything to hurt you, if she did not do anything to, steer you away from what you're trying to do as far as your purpose, if that woman did not do anything to cause any harm to you whatsoever, it is not fair to keep yourself closed off because of your past. And this is a lesson that I'm currently learning. And I'm being very transparent with y'all, that keeping yourself blocked off from her. If she's doing all the right things, if she's catering to your needs, if she cares about you, if she has genuine desire for you and all those good stuff, there is no reason for you to be completely shut off from that woman, because that can ruin a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I can see if this is a woman where you kind of uncertain about, which, by the way, if this is a woman that you uncertain about, why are you dating her? You know what I'm saying? That's not good. Same thing for my ladies. If you're uncertain about a guy, why are you out here dating him? But we'll get to y'all next video. All right? Don't keep yourself closed off from a woman. If she got the title of being your woman, she deserved it, right? Because as men, we shouldn't be out here just dating any old body. We so quick to tell a woman that they shouldn't be dating any old body or busters in the streets when we out here dating busters ourselves. So if she gained that title, there's a reason why she has that. She deserves it. She got it because she earned it. Because you felt like she was worthy enough. Because you cared about her enough and said, you know what? There could be other women I could be dating. But she stood out the most compared to other women. So why would you keep yourself closed off? And I'm talking to myself when I say this too. Why would you keep yourself closed off? Don't do it, y'all. If she really has earned your trust, if you could tell that she cares, if you could tell that she's a good fit for your life, and you could legit see a future with her, man, don't keep yourself closed off from that woman. That's going to push her away. I'm not saying be overly emotional. Obviously, there's got to be a balance. But you keeping yourself shut off is going to do more harm than good. All right? I'm going to give you two more because I didn't want this video to go beyond 10 minutes. Next one, number 4. As men, one thing that we could do better with dating is taking the lead. Taking the lead. As a man, we are supposed to take the lead. All right? Now, I know some of y'all might be like, duh, Marcus, that's common sense. That ain't so common like you think. It ain't. It's absolutely not at all. When it comes to planning out a date, right? Every time I plan out a date with my lady, unless it's something that she presented an idea to me about, I am always the one stating, hey, this is what we're going to do, this, that, so on and so forth. Now, do plans change sometimes? Yes, such is life. But I at least have the blueprint. And even when she has a blueprint of her own, I'm helping. Want to know why? Because I know that as a man, I am considered the leader. I'm supposed to take the initiative. That's what ladies want. Ladies, comment below if you disagree. But as far as I know, and the many lady friends I have, that's what y'all desire deep down inside. Even the boss chicks, quote unquote, the Miss Independents, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? So fellas, take the lead way, take the initiative. And last one, because we already gone past 10 minutes. My bad, I didn't mean to go past 10 minutes. Stop believing that I gotta have my options open even when I'm in a relationship. No. If you're not in a relationship and you are single like a Pringle, I know it sounds so corny, but you choose to keep your options open, that's fine. That's cool. You're not tied down to anybody. You know, me, I don't really care if I have a bunch of options when I'm single because, you know, it's enough communicating with one woman. I ain't got time for that, especially with all the things that I got going on. But I get it. You know, keep your options open until you land with someone. But when you're in a relationship, why you got options? Even before a relationship, if you feel like this is going to turn into a relationship, why you got options? Why? Because let me be real. At this point, there's no point for options or backup plans. You need to stay focused on the one that you got, bro. Don't be out here saying, oh, you know, if things between me and my shirt don't work out, I got somebody on the low. No. If that's the case, you shouldn't have anybody no more. Make that girl your shorty. I don't got no backups. If things, God forbid, don't work out between me and my woman, guess what? I'm starting from ground zero. You want to know why? Because I'm invested in this. She is someone that I believe in. She believes in me. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see how far this goes. Hopefully it goes for the long run. We'll see. But, you know, it's one of those things for me where I'm not worried about other women right now. Now, are you going to find other women attractive while you're in a relationship? Probably so. You a man. Matter of fact, not even probably so. Yeah. You a man. Can't be helped. Just like you would be naive to think that she's not going to find other men attractive. But if you with her, don't be having other options in your mind. Keep it at her. And if you can't keep it at her and you got to have the idea of possibly having other options just in case your relationship fails, that just means you ain't ready for a relationship. Now, I'm not saying be naive and just believe that everything is just going to be happily ever after. You never know what life may bring. But what I'm saying to you is if you're in a relationship, you're making an investment, you're making a commitment, and you having options while you're in a relationship shows that you are not ready for a commitment at all. And that goes for my fellas and my ladies. Anyways, this video went on long enough. Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. Ladies, I'm coming your way tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned. Love you guys. See you later.